Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set! Liking 18!
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19 Lions.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. This one gets to the 22. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. He'll air it out on third. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Fielded at his own 48. Jalen Waddle. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins 7, Lions nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw now. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
That'll be the 1st and more. And it ends up a good return for them. Up past their own 40.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles. Chat 60. Go.
Back now, pressure coming. Chased out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has his man caught by Odunze. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull that in front further. 13-zip. It's a Odunze touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. He's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
With Achane here out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7 and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Go! 679 Broncos.
Dropping back to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
And the Dolphins.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Trying to run it in. Achane. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, and so work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. You know, by the way, a few style points added to the stat sheet with the INT.
He cuts it to the right. It's a foot race. At the 20. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Jody Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Looking in the air here. And this one is launched downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Lions 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard
The
line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They're going play action. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit. They're set up at the 35 now. To throw here on first down. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Man in motion, headed right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for his back, Jahmyr Gibbs there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Running back sent in motion left. And they'll throw third and long. The left side caught by Andrews. And they take him down right along the 30.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Back to throw, needing a first. It's on target to Williams. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the red zone on first. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Lions trailing in the early going. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Catch is made in close. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
At the 5-yard line.
They're throwing it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So they'll be left with third and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal. This one intended for the running back. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
From the 5-yard line. Looks like they're going to try it here on fourth and goal. Quick throw right side. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. It's his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
He's going to throw this one. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Waddle makes the catch. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Again, he's got room. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 28, Lions 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 21. Joey Sly set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 26, and it'll be first down, Miami.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's Achane from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Back to throw. Finds his back. Achane. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Intended target was his running back. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
19, Tiger.
Back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Lions intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down team at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Again to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 27-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
run by Gibbs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This is a heater going deep. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie us up 28-all.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Achane to the right. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. And stick with Achane. He's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
He finds Odunze downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looking to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 28. Jason Sanders has to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that roll.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Working now from the gun. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Now looking to throw. Catch made. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
35-35. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. And off running left. It's Achane. He's got room to roam. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. It's Achane, the inside in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
42. Lions 35.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Nearly really starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This is Gibbs on second down. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Another one for Gibbs. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Looking for Dominic Lovett on that throw. And it sets up second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, second and 10. He's going to throw it. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
From the red zone on first. That's him on a quick hitter. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
First and goal, Detroit.
Trying to run with Gibbs. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
42-all. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
Got it. Ready?
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He is to throw. Waller with the catch. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Setting up to pass. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Back Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Here's Achane at the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down carry for Achane. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Nike 18. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Achane. And he breaks the tie. That should have won him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Lions 42.
Sanders all set to send it away.
For Miami.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They've got a man in motion. Back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.